Hello, teacher friends. I'm Berkshire. For my friends, younger friends, this is for teachers. So next week when I have a video, it'll be something for you. And at that time, we'll have the friend song at the end. Today, I want to talk to the teachers out there, explain why I use the friend song in my classroom. Back before I was a teacher, I went to my mom's school. She's a teacher, kindergarten teacher, and she had amazing educators around her, and I would go into their classrooms and help and see what their classrooms were like. And one of the teachers there, she would always call the kids friends. And so her name was Mrs. Cook, and I asked her one day why she called them friends. And she said, well, I've had a lot of kids. She was older, and she said, I've had a lot of kids in my classroom, and when they come back, they always say, do you remember me? And she tells them, I remember you, friend. And ever since then, I thought, that's really neat, but also that she has that connection with the kids in her classroom, that when she said that to them when they came back, they felt that. So it made me think, and so I wanted to kind of talk to you today a little bit about why I do the friend song. Going back into friends, a lot of teachers use the term friends in their classroom, but that's why I use it, and that's the theme for these videos that I'm doing, is that the kids are Berkshire's friends, and you teachers are my friends as well. And so I hope to impart a little wisdom in these stories and these videos. So I hope this helps you to understand why I use the Friends song. I've been trained in responsive classroom, and so that was something that we used when I taught kindergarten and first grade. Those were the first classes that I taught as a certified teacher. Before that, I did teach preschool, but as a certified teacher, I went through the training for responsive classroom. And in the last 7 years, I've had training in conscious discipline. And both of these have looked at the importance of making a connection with the children in your class. It's really important that they feel that they are part of a community. And both of these hit on that. Both the conscious discipline training and the responsive classroom training. We count the students that are here that morning, and we talk about the students that aren't there. We wish them well, and these are all part of I love you rituals from conscious discipline. We had conscious discipline training right before school let out, and in that training, I learned something new that I'm going to be using this year, another I love you ritual, and it's when the kids are gone and you sing a little song to them and say, you've been gone, you've been missed, where would you like your butterfly kiss? And the kid, there'll be a child that has the job of going over and giving a little kiss to that friend that's in the classroom. These, I got one of these on Amazon, really cheap, about $7. And then that's something you can add to your rituals, and that's what I'm adding to my I love you rituals this year. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. I also have put a butterfly snap bracelet on my wish list for the parents to get for me, and I have linked both of those links to the Amazon butterflies to get that if that's something that you would like for your classroom. And two, asking parents for things like that, those are really great things. And the parents, it also talks to them about what you're doing in the class so they can see a little bit of that. When we're doing all of these I love you rituals, the friend song comes next. And we sing the friend song, and we go around, and each child has their name said. This is part of the classroom rituals that help children feel connected with each other and feel part of the class. Another ritual is that everyone contributes. Like I said, somebody's going to have this job. In my class, I change the jobs each day because I have kids on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and kids on Tuesday, Thursday. So it just works out for me that we change jobs each day so that they can get through all the jobs. And so that is a big part of them feeling a part of the classroom, is knowing that they have a job and their job is important. And you know those kids that take those jobs very, very seriously. And then for everybody to feel important and a part of the classroom, that's a huge piece of this. And some days I forget it because you get on your to-do list and you're like, hey, I've done this. And the kids always say, we didn't do the friends song. And that just tells me that they really like it and they really want to do it again. And even though you're like, I did this yesterday, that consistency is important. And they love that. And they depend on that consistency. It's also a wonderful way for kids to feel equitable. When I sing the song, everybody gets to hear their name said, and everyone knows that they're my friend and I'm their friend as I'm singing it. So it makes them feel important. I show kindness when I do this. You don't know what kind of a day those kids are having, and sometimes they might have had a really rough morning, or that just things are not going well at home. And whatever it is, you singing to them will make a difference. And I know some of you might be for older kids and you might think, but look up conscious discipline with older kids. It does work. I feel like it's a really good thing with the kids. Or responsive classroom. That also is something that you can look into and have the kids participate in that. I have links to books and Pinterest boards, so you can look at other things that touch on the friend song, and those are all down below. And you know what? Speaking teacher to teacher, I know there's some kids and some days that you're having a rough time. You're having a rough day, and there might be a kid that you haven't connected with, and you're kind of struggling with that. This is a perfect way to say, I love you and I care about you, even though sometimes those kids have pushed their buttons, and this is a way to de-escalate that and to start off the day in a positive way. And even those kids that you're like get upset with, this is a positive with them and a positive interaction with them. So think about that. I just really like doing this in my class. Again, I know I teach preschool and it's a little different for older kids, but that connection, that a sense of family, sense of community, that is really important. Again, I've linked resources down below for responsive classroom and for conscious discipline. And I've linked a Pinterest board that has, I put things on there that kind of went with what I talked about in here. And so hopefully those things will help you. I hope you really like this video. I am excited to get to reach out to teachers and to impart some wisdom, I hope. But I've always loved sharing with other teachers. I've always felt that PD, when somebody else brings something in and they share their knowledge and their experience, I get so much out of that. And so I hope that with this video and with the other videos geared for teachers, that this will be something that you're like, yeah, I can use this, or this was helpful, or I appreciate the resource. So let me know down below if there's anything that you have any questions about, like this video, if it's something you like, and subscribe if you think it's something that you would like to see more of this in the future. The next video that I'm going to do for the kids is the Three Bears song, and it's a song that I've used all throughout my career, and teachers and students remember me singing it, and I get people saying, sing the Three Bears song. And so I'm going to sing that for my next video. Thank you for listening, for me to share a little bit with you, friend. It was wonderful sharing about the Friend song and the other I Love You rituals with you and my teacher friends, and I hope you found it helpful. Bye.